2023 is still young and fresh. It's still promising, and there are loads and loads of possibilities embedded in it. The most dangerous thing to avoid in 2023 is what I want to talk to you about. Because to be honest, this dangerous thing that I'm talking about, if you understand it and avoid it, you can be rest assured that on the 31st of December 2023, it will be a great year for you, and you'll be glad you watched this video and you took the advice therein. What is that dangerous thing? When you look at the slave in the era of the slave masters, one thing that was common is that those slaves in those days could not think differently, and they could not make their own decision. They could not be original. What is the most dangerous thing? The most dangerous thing, I tell you, is what I call conformity. What is conformity? Conformity is voluntary participation in one's slavery. In the times we are living in the 21st century, it is a pervasive culture. People are copying each other. People are using filters. People want to look like Mr. A and Mr. B. Everybody just wants to be like the other person. Interestingly, you don't know that even nature is telling you not to conform. Nature is telling you that you are not like Mr. B. What do I mean? My thumb is different from your thumb. My hair strand is different from your hair strand. And that's why we have different eye prints and thumb print and all of that. All of this is telling you one thing. You are a unique species. You are a singular individual with potentials and possibilities that are packed in you. However, you have a duty to understand that you are different. You are not just another human being. It took God every resources that was necessary to make you. You are not less than people that have a different skin tone from you. You are not less than people that are in quotes taller than you. I tell you this, you are just different. The goal is don't conform. You see, guys, the danger of conformity is that when you conform, it just shows how inferior you will be. Because nobody can be a better version of Michael Jordan. You know, and that's why I love one of my great teachers, Evan Carmichael. Evan Carmichael said, there is a Michael Jordan level talent you have at something. I'm reminded of, this popular lady, they call her Warri Pikin. Her name is Anita, of course. Anita, in those early days, she knew that she has a talent for cracking people's ribs and making jokes and all of that. But do you know that by the time Anita graduated from school, she conformed and looked for a job, and she started working on a job. While at that job, she could not even keep up. She and her husband got into debt of millions, and they were depressed and all of that. Guess what? It is her uniqueness. When she suddenly realized that she has conformed for too long, she pulled back and said she will hone her originality and share her gift to the world, or share her gift with the world. And I tell you, the rest is history, because Anita is now a celebrity. We call her Warri Pikin. She's doing great things, all over the world, because she decided not to conform. You also have that Michael Jordan level talent. Maybe yours will be in singing, yours will be in crafting, yours will be in smiling. Absolutely. Greatness has been redefined in the times we are living in. If you can create content, create value that will serve a huge number of people, you will be celebrated and rewarded for that. It's very, very important that you understand the place of not conforming, because when you conform, you will be a lesser version of that person. It also shows how insecure you are. I love this character by the name Django in the movie Django. If you have seen Django, what was Django's offense? Django dared to be different. Django was not afraid of being different. He was punished, but he was later rewarded. And that's it. When you dare to be different, you will be attacked, you will be put down, you will be ridiculed, you will be laughed at. People will look at you like, why are you so weird? But guess what? It is the weirdos that change the world. It is those that dare to be different. It is those that say, no, I am a leader. I am not just a follower. I'm born to lead. I'm born to create. If you have studied the likes of Seth Godin, this guy authored the whole idea of permission marketing. He puts it to us that the least level of value creation are those that are doing works that are easily duplicatable, people that are conforming. Or the highest level of people that are creating value are creators, people that are creating something new, people that dare to invent and innovate. And that's my encouragement for you in 2023. Go after that idea, no matter where it seems or sound. It's possible to create value from it. It's possible, to help 1 million and 1 billion people. Never trivialize or despise your originality, because your reward is in maximizing your originality. Don't conform. When you look at the conversation I'm having with you, you can easily trivialize that. What is conformity and all of that? Listen, when you want to conform, it's almost like you are putting a square peg in a round hole. When you put a square peg in a round hole, there will always be lapses, gaps that will make that square peg not to fit into that round hole, because it was not designed that way, and that's it. In fact, one of the scriptures that always baffles me whenever I read it is that scripture where Apostle Paul was speaking to the Romans church. He said to them, I beseech you by the mercy of God, that be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I have a question. There are very few places where Apostle Paul, chooses to beg people. One of such places is in that scripture. Why do you think Apostle Paul is taking out time to beg people? He's taking out time to beg people because of the importance attached to that singular scripture, that if you conform, you can never be great. And that's why you need to understand your originality, your uniqueness, and hone it and go for it. Part of understanding it is transforming your mind, seeking content that renew your mind. That's one way. If you don't want to conform, you must go for content that will renew your mind, because that scripture is like the recipe for what I am discussing. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I make bold to say that your level of transformation in life is to the degree of your mind renewal. Now, listen to this. In understanding your uniqueness, in applying for your uniqueness, you must also be willing to separate yourself and begin to invest in personal development and growth. There is something I call the 100-hour rule. In 100 hours in consecutive succession, you can master a craft to a level. You can attain a level of proficiency. If yours is, what is that thing that speaks to you, that calls you? What's that cause you love to be involved in? Let it not be first about money. Let it be first about value creation, value addition, impact making. When you think in this direction, I can assure you money will come. Because what is money if it's not bad product, if it's not reward, even for a good service rendered? Hence, take a look at yourself and take stock. Don't despise that's your unique gift or talent. One of the ways that I know that everybody has value is when I searched online how to boil egg, and I saw that there is a video that has more than 1 million views on how to boil egg. Now, the guy that puts that out did not even know that he would get that kind of views. But he dared to express himself. He dared to say, I can teach you how to boil egg. So what can you teach us? What value are you bringing to the table? Because this year, you have to be deliberate and intentional about going after your dream, going after that idea. Don't even consider what people will say, because most of the time, the people you think that are thinking about you, they are actually caught up in their own life and thinking about their own issues, because everybody in life has one issue or the other. And that is even the beauty of life, that no one has it figured out. And that's why I love Marie Follow. She said life is figure outable, and that's it. So I encourage you that this year, don't be caught up in the trap of being a victim of that most dangerous thing, which is conformity. Because when you conform, we will not see your originality. We will not see your value. Your originality, your blessing, your reward, your upliftment is in you unlocking your unique gift. You might have studied medicine, you might have studied, things that has to do with engineering. Like one of my teachers, Larry Olushola, he studied engineering, but today he's a life coach. So it is more or less engineering people's life for good. So what you study is not what will make you great. What you study, in fact, part of what the school does is to prep and program you for conformity. But if you understand your originality, your greatness will know no bound. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that already. I remain Michael Ogunshola. Many thanks for being a part of the conversation. You are created for peak performance. Go for it.